What is up, guys? Wraec is here with another live stream and today's Sirin test. Or do you say Cyran? I'm not sure. I will say Sirin. Decided on that now. Looking pretty good. I'm honestly very much so hyped. A lot of teams that we can test. A lot of shenanigans coming up. And honestly, one of the more interesting meta switches or meta changes that we had in recent times. Because really, so far, nothing has touched the artifact meta of like the arena, and now we see something happening there for the first time, because most certainly it is kind of interesting to be able to do something against a lightning spell. And lightning spell was like a go given, you were able to make one hero basically CC immune. Now we have Sirin, well, and Sirin kind of breaks that up, takes even the attack speed away, so that is for me the most exciting thing. So that is definitely something. First of all, welcome more Zool Snow. Welcome, mate. How are you? Doing well? And Trexie, I saw the screenshot of your account. I saw it. Something like Callan P3 I saw, and was it already the Siren on Sirin on P4? I think I saw a P4 Sirin on your account. Don't lie to me, there was a P4 Siren, wasn't it? I don't know. Like, the thing is, I'm not yet in the mindset of the whaling as I did it in Idle Heroes. Some people know my Idle Heroes channel. Big whaling going on there. And I'm not like in that mindset. I was thinking of like Supreme Plus. That was my idea at the moment. It's not like we don't have gems. We have 194,000, which isn't bad. So, not bad. Also not too good. Like, I calculated it briefly for Callan and would not have been enough for like P4. Yeah, so don't know. That is a bit of a thing. So the goal at the moment is like Supreme Plus probably. Even though it kind of sucks. Like, we did one hero. Wait, we did the Lore Sun to P3. And honestly, didn't regret that. Didn't regret that. Yeah, maybe P1. Maybe P1, like, just because we can. I don't know about him. The thing is, like, you kind of want to have him for PvP. Because it's really cool. It's like a tool, you know? Being able to counter stuff like Storm Strike spell just by putting him in the team. Could be huge. Could be huge, honestly. And I think it's such a hero, such a unique ability and such a nice tool on a hero that is good enough, I would say. Like, I don't see the super insane stuff, the super insane abilities, the super insane power that some people apparently see in him. But like, on a decent enough hero having this ability, I think a combination is already pretty good. I'm going really well, thank you. Busy with work like usual. I'm on a midnight rotation for work. Oh my god, that sounds horrible. Though then again, I have to say, I am also, as a person, I'm more active at night. Like, it's for me, it's the more natural time to be alive, is the night. And I really thought that it would be great to have a job at night, but then I did like years ago. I think it was like, let it be 10 years ago, maybe even 15, something. It's closer to 15 now, I think, than it's to 10. I was working night shift till like, I think 3 or 4 a.m. and I hated it. So apparently my idea of like working in the night, it would be so great, was wrong, even though I am alive at that time. So yeah, welcome Astro Sophia. I think we're just going to go into the summits. I think we're just going to go into that. Yeah, I was very stressed at work as well. I'm very stressed, particularly in this week, because I had so much stuff to do. And honestly, like, if I didn't do the YouTube stuff and I didn't have like some side stuff to do, it would have been a pretty chill week. But I'm kind of forced to go on a little bit of a vacation, you can say. I have to take a few days off from work. And with a few days, I have to take off like a month. So I won't be working basically the entirety of March. Which is very stressful right now, and hopefully very relaxed once we have March. So that is very good. So yeah, I think we're going to go for the first 10 months. You saw some PvP combos, Astro Sophia. Well, we have to take a look at that. I think PvP more and more is a little bit difficult. I kind of hate how they force us a little bit into Paragon. Like, I would love to have at least a test game mode where we could deactivate, like, all the Paragon buffs. Or, like, activate them in a more controlled manner. Where I could say, okay, I have this guy now at Supreme Plus, but I can test it against a team from, let's say, a Traxi or Brownie or somebody. And just say, okay, there is no Paragon advantage here. And that would be great. So, let's see the first 10 bomb, though. Let's see what's happening here. Because the first 10 bomb actually guaranteed. So, I'm a little bit cheating here. Yeah, the guaranteed one, there it is. So that's something. It's horrible. The money's worth it though. Yeah, for me it's like, whenever I work it's the same. Like, I don't have night shift right now at the work that I do. So I like doing a few more hours, and I have to like do a few less hours than in the upcoming days and weeks. But then, well, then again I have like a month of no work. It's a weird year anyway. I've saved up so many vacation days, or so many days off. I don't know how you say it. So many of those days that I could probably not work for half of this year. Which is a little bit ridiculous. There we go, Sirin with a nice animation. I have to say it's quite a distinct look, very, very, very detailed. I really like it. I really like it. I made the thumbnail today and really noticed I like it. I think he looks very, very good. Good luck on pulls. Traxi says, thank you. Please make sure to look after yourself and maybe try some meditation for stress. I think the stress will end now very soon. Because it was like a vast load of work that I had to finish throughout the week. And I managed to do so. So now we are basically at the point where this big load of work is done. And it's more about like finishing the small stuff. I have to do like 2 more calls tomorrow. And then finishing up on 2 things I prepared today. And then I'm basically done. And I reckon if I reach the people that I want to reach tomorrow, then it will be a thing of like maybe 2 hours, something like that. Probably not a lot more. Roster days off. It's a bad habit. It's a bad habit. And the main thing is like you can only hoard them for so much time in the company that I work at. Like, you can only hoard them for I don't know, it's like over a year definitely. And now they would go away. So basically they would be wasted if I don't use them now. So I get forced into it. And we just started, and I think the first one was on the pity timer, but we were like 9, so that was the first 10 bomb. We got one, but it was on the pity timer. Now we got the second one on the pity timer, and I think we're on the way to get the third one on the pity timer. So can't really say we are super lucky right now. So yeah, that's the thing, I guess. So that should be number 3, I guess. No, next one. Okay, that's pity timer, isn't it? Let's check. Is it pity timer? It is. So let's get our pity timer copy. Yeah, I will put it into Supreme Plus, and then we'll have a look at it and see how good it is. Ooh, okay, my luck is pretty good. Is pretty good. I can't complain about that. Nice there with the double. I saw Turtle Legs had a double too. Pretty cool. And we got the 2,500 pack. We're actually going to get this. Just think it's a nice pack with like the 105 rolls there. There's a bunch of copies actually for him. It's pretty good. But then with the double, let's go. Love it. So rare to get a double S tier from Rate Up. So rare. I guess honestly it's ridiculous. So let's see. Beating Pity a few times, getting the double, I think I would be very fine with that. We'll see. Or a few more 8 years. Like if I'm lucky on the 8 years, it's good as well. Okay? I mean, you think that was early? So that's something. There we go. Magic exists to be wielded by those with ambitions. Oh, and by those with ambition. Is that correct? Magic exists to be wielded? And by those with ambition. Is that correct? Some native speakers here in chat? It doesn't sound correct to my German ears. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Bloody hell. It's magic English. I don't know. Give me more S tiers. Or give me more Hugins. I take those as well. I take those as well. By the way, if you guys didn't know, 1 more week till next Primal Lord. Check today. Next Primal Lord in 1 week. So definitely want to get your support heroes going as far as I've seen. I've not been very informed on this guy, though he certainly seems interesting. Seems like you have like this big unit there that you support with your other heroes and making him pretty free to play friendly, as long as you have the right heroes, as always. So yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Certainly seems interesting. I like how they're kind of innovative with the boss fights. There's always something interesting in the boss fights, some interesting mechanic that you can use. I made a video about it, if you guys don't know, on my second channel for Idle Heroes. I made a video and complained about how bad the bosses were for that game. And yeah, they have made one really good boss ever since, so maybe the video helped. But now they stumbled back and went back to good old HP attack scaling. Like just getting higher HP and attack on the bosses to keep up with power creep, which is like ridiculously bad. So, yeah. Written looked odd, but spoken, the emphasis and intonation could have used make it sound fine. We're aiming for S+. I would be also fine going for Paragon 1. Ooh, triple A tier with an S tier right there, Bonnie. I didn't see if she still has the jiggle effects. A hamster. Ah, double Corrin. I don't know why I get so many Corrins. Should be a Paragon 4 at some point. I wonder if this guy changes something about the order. Ooh, pretty lucky here, I have to say. Nice. Getting a ton of Corrins still. We are not yet in the gyms. Uninstalling stream when? Daddy the Grant. My most vivid supporter right here, ladies and gentlemen, Daddy the Grant, also a YouTuber. I heard he makes Idle Heroes content. No, I'm just joking. I'm joking. No uninstalling stream. I like Idle Heroes, I want to say I like Idle Heroes, no, I like AFK Journey. I like Idle Heroes too, sometimes, not always. It's a love-hate relationship. For AFK Journey it is definitely more love than hate. So, that is a bit better relationship. I don't think we have enough copies, do we? Just wanted to check. Yeah, I still like the design. Still like the design. Let's see. Mythic Plus is achieved. Exclusive equipment unlocked. Mystic Recollection unlocked. I got pretty fortunate in my Cyrex pulls as well. We are at Supreme Plus already. The question is, do we take like a swift step and get ourselves a Paragon 1? That would be 5 more copies. 5 more copies is a lot. Yeah, the problem that I have, and why I was also thinking about getting Callan, was I thought like going for 1 S tier this season and upgrading him really fast, really far, and going for an A tier so that I can like switch to the best A tier and the best S tier that are released this season. That would be pretty cool. But of course, it could also be that we don't really get the proper A tier. So I'm not too sure what to do. Like, the best thing I could do would honestly be saving. Like, that would be the best thing. What the hell? Yeah. That is stupid. I mean, it is kind of the light description, but I don't know. And by the way, this is stronger than you think. I saw some people read that and they said like gains extra energy. Oh yeah, cool. No, that's initial energy. That's like the stuff that you get at the start of the fight. He gets to his ult faster with that. So that is pretty nice. Yeah, no, I think the question is really, do I just keep him at that, or do we just really go for 1 hero and just hammer 1 hero up to like P4 crown or something? Because that would be cool. The good thing about this is like we kind of don't need the heroes at a pretty high level to use them in PvP. So that is now the case. So if we don't have a hero at like, I would say at least P3, there is basically not a big chance I use them unless they are really crucial to the fight. So P1 is essentially like not having Paragon. It is just a bit easier to upgrade later on. Callan seems like the only one really viable 8 here this season, but we'll see. Valkat S plus should be okay. Yeah, what do I have? Let me see. Yeah, I had Callan. Who do we even get this season? I forgot. I have Callan and I have Valka. Valka somehow went to Paragon. Don't ask me. I thought about getting Callan. I don't hate Callan. I like his ability. His abilities are pretty cool. But he's also like a tool, you know? You put him in the fight for the first ult. Willingly and knowing that he won't get a second one. Because he just doesn't get a second one. All the fights that I do, they end before he gets the second ult, and I hate that. In my opinion, they should have really given him a little bit of initial energy. That would have really helped. Like, give him a 200 initial energy and we're good to go. I don't like him. I don't like him. The only good thing about it is like the protection at the start. But it would, if I were to decide between Thorin and Callan, it would always be Thorin. Always. Monica the Mega, I won't read that, uses Thorin and Callan together to protect her precious dino. Yeah, you can do that. What I noticed when I did testing was whenever I used Callan, it was better to just take one step back and switch him out for Damien. I mean, my Damien is Paragon 3 for sure, but it was always better to go for Damien whenever I used Callan. So, yeah, I don't know. That's a thing. Okay. First things first, we need to do some upgrades, I reckon. Mr. Sirin. Umbral Weaver. Headwear. There we go. Headwear looking kind of nice. How does it look? Headwear. We nearly have all the headwear. I think it's one of the headwears that I like probably most. It's pretty cool. Twin headwear is still absolutely nice. The Cryonaya one is pretty cool. I still like the Bloody Dwarf as well. We'll keep him for a moment. We'll keep him for a moment. I run Callan and Ludo together for my third SA team to counter control the Berks and Pioneer. So, yeah, I guess, I mean, I don't want to say that his ability doesn't work. Like, his core ability of just protecting works. But it's just, for me, it's about the second ult. And that, I think, sucks a little bit. If you go for a fight where you just have one ult and it's over, okay. Okay, then in that case, like, protecting a Cryonaya or Dino, okay. Makes sense. But if it's more than that and you want to go a little bit beyond, then I think it just takes too long. It's rather uncomfortable to play that. So let's do the upgrades. So the Dark Flame damage, that is the spell stuff. We have Haste and Execution in there. Okay, Haste and Execution is pretty good. Haste, always good if we have it. So the +5 now. That's a ton of stats. That's a ton of stats. Not bad at all. Haste Execution. And yeah, you definitely want the +10. No question. No question. I'll keep it at that for the moment. So the thing is, you just get like the few spells, which is cool. Because he mimics like the base artifacts here. It's like grants himself haste for 30 seconds, during which he's 30 haste for 8 seconds, during which he's unaffected. Cool. Then we have confining spell, which is really nice, and we have star shard spell. So they took like the best of those artifacts. Like those are the 3 artifacts that are arguably used the most from like the base season. Then we have a little bit of damage increase. Okay, it's like not too insane. But then we get like the +10, and the +10 is what you want. If Merlin is present on the enemy side, and interestingly enough, that sparked some questions about who is Merlin. We are Merlin. We are Merlin. So, like, the enemy player is basically Merlin, and we are Merlin, so everybody's Merlin, basically. If we are in PvP, we could say, because that is where we fight an enemy Merlin. Merlin is silenced for 8 seconds when a battle starts, preventing Merlin from casting any skills. And if you see, it's called a lightning spell because it is our artifact, and at the same time, it is a spell Merlin uses. Any skills Merlin would have cast when a battle start are triggered after silence ends, at which point Sirin loses 5% of his current HP. Okay, yeah, doesn't matter. the attack increase was higher, but we have like 8 seconds of no artifact at the start. And that can be very, very disruptive. This can be very, very disruptive for like multiple artifacts. For the first one that I came to mind and that I already mentioned in a video, where I got... where I was told later on by community staff that I should have not talked about this. Maybe spoiler. Because I said like I heard rumors about the Sirin abilities, and they said, no, you can't say that. Can't say that you heard rumors. They don't like it when you spread like leaks. So yeah, and my words that I heard rumors apparently didn't convince them. I don't know. I thought I was very convincing. But the thing is, it can of course block Storm Strike spell. And there is like the very, very common combination that I also like to use of like going in there, Storm Strike spell, Graveborn, faction skill, and you deal a ton of damage like at the beginning of the fight. And with and this doesn't work if you have Sirin. So if you have Sirin on your board and then you would deactivate Storm Strike spell for 8 seconds, and thus it wouldn't trigger the Storm Strike spell, which is really, really nice. Yeah, that's right, Dale. Yeah, that's right. That's right. It's like basically 3 names. That's a little bit also why it's confusing for people. And then we have like the influence on the base season artifacts, and I think this is like super interesting. Talked about it a little bit at the beginning of the stream. But like we've seen no changes to this mechanic at all for a pretty long time now. For the first year of the game, we could say. And now for the first time, we can see some counterplay to artifacts. So no longer will it be like that if you have an enemy that uses Enlightening spell on a unit, that this will be entirely uncounterable. So you could, for example, now go with an Iron in there and have your Sirin in the team, and this enemy would be hit too because he wouldn't be control immune. He wouldn't have this attack speed increase. He would only get that after 8 seconds. And if you have like an Iron team that really hits hard, the fight can be over at that point. And so this in itself has power and is very, very interesting. For PvE, we don't really make use of that, but nonetheless, it can be very cool. I wonder about like, of course, we wonder about the base team here. Let's just like go ahead and probably just introduce him to this team. I want to see what he can do. We'll just go ahead and we will just place him in there, because this is something that I used for a while for like AFK stage pushing. Something like this. Just like Bonnie usually on the tile, or Cryonia, and making use of some of the splash damage spells. I could also place like place Iron on the tile, but I don't really want to. I actually want enemies to attack him, because, well, if he's on the tile, then he's invisible. So now we have like the big vortex, basically, we could say, which is pretty cool. I don't hate that. Okay, we got stunned. Killed an enemy, so he's back. Big vortex once again. With the insta-kill we have right there. Pulled the walker a little bit too close to us. I don't know about this Thorn right there. This Thorn is doing very weird things. He won't execute Thorn, only issue. I'm not sure we can get through this Thorn. This Thorn is doing buggy things and is somehow very, very tanky. Did you see that? He just catapults him into the air. Okay, I mean, we do have damage, but this Thorn is just like back-to-back ult. I want to see the damage numbers. I don't know, even if we don't win this, I don't really care. I just want to see the damage numbers at the end. So I actually don't mind losing. Not bad. Not bad. 3 billion. Can do that. That's very nice, actually. Oh, and we don't have charms on him yet. We should put charms on him. Let's get charms. Did you notice today somehow my game starts lagging? Like randomly starts lagging. I don't know. Let's get his charms, actually. And we can get the charm chest plus. Because we have a VIP or something. I don't know. Maybe those two. Bam, quick socket. Let's see. Damage dealt to enemies with less than 40% HP gains a 240% shield for 8 seconds when assisting or defeating a non-summoned enemy unit. While the shield is active, increase attack by 15%. So we have a pretty massive damage increase here once again. Let's try that again. You keep seeing a lot of invisible units all the time. Did you try to couple with Bonnie? No, we didn't try that yet. We just tried against this team. We just fought this team here. So this is all what we really did. He also has a lot of range. So like the thing of placing him behind the Hugin is also possible. So you could buff him with Hugin. And wasn't it like they tested a version of him with basically 4 times the damage or something? That would have been absolutely ridiculous. Imagine this guy with like 4 times the damage. That would have been insane. Okay, come on. Let's see. It's a good situation for him to execute. No, he doesn't. Okay, I mean like, the ult was a little bit ill-timed. That was a little bit sad. Would have liked to see that. And his execute, I don't know if it's generally like the strongest ability of his. Because the execute feels like so small, you know? I mean, it is damage. It's damage. And it ends so fast because it doesn't stay. I don't know if it wouldn't have it would have like a big impact there. Ooh. Look at that. And this guy has like pretty serious charms this season. This is pretty serious. And we placed him behind Hugin. I would love to try the same again. Same stage, just same stage. Ah, no, that's annoying. I mean, he was on the tile. That's also a little bit cheating, I guess. Can we switch that? Just want to see what happens. Okay. Have him on the tile now. Pretty good pull. Like the pull of him pulling the enemies together. Actually very good. And it's also pretty good for Arn. Ooh, the melt. The melt. Activate. With the execute. Bam. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh. Whoo. That's some serious melting right there. Okay. I think Arn took the cake. Oh. Savvy support. Ooh. Big out damaging there. Big out damaging. Okay. Like in terms of damage, I don't think he can keep up there. But like as a supporter, in the support role, can see that. Can see that. Raleigh, welcome. We're trying Cyrix a little bit. Do we do this? Is this like better? I like the true damage, you know? When I put this on, when I put the Arn behind the Hugin and then he stood on the tile, I kinda like that. But I guess we still have the true damage because I combined with Ulmus. And now we can like do Cyrix. He stands on the tile, do a little bit. Ooh! Hey! This enemy just pushed us away from the tile. That is so mean. That annoys me so much right now. Because I was like, oh, we stand on the tile. Everything is great. And now they come and just like push us away. That's not cool. What are they even doing? They're so annoying. So jumpy. This game isn't like Ideos where you can repeat the stage if you reset it. Yeah, that's true. You can also watch the stages again, which is very nice, but you can't do an Idle Heroes. So, that's also very good. Oh, first execute. The execute is small. Let's be real about that. The execute is bloody small. That's not bad. I like that. The question really is if this is going to be like the meta. Is it going to be good against Igor? There's so much stuff we can just find out by just like going ahead and fighting single stages. I don't know, is it stupid that we do this? I don't feel too stupid doing this. Okay, come on, melt. Oh, pretty tanky. Okay, now we go. There we go. A chain ulting with him would be cool. Ooh, something with like Twins and Bonnie maybe? But this is also good. That was clean. That was clean. That was so clean. That was really, really clean. And that looked nice. Like, be honest, that looked nice. That was like an appealing clear. Just like in terms of looks. If you just like see the melt there, that is beautiful. Arguably that is beautiful. Look at that. That is just like, that is nice. I like that. Is that super meta? I don't know, but I like looking at it. Can we just make the stream about this? I will make like a macro and repeat this stage. We'll just watch this. We'll just watch this all the time now. That is okay. That is okay. We don't have to watch more AFK stages. This is the only AFK stage we need right now. With the wonderful clear there on that Igor, where I'm still not sure if like they executed anything. Because he didn't have any gravestone. Teddy's been on vacation. It's good for him that he's on vacation. But 3 weeks no playing is difficult. Isn't there like everywhere wireless LAN where you go today? Like honestly, go to like another. If I go for into a hotel, there's usually wireless LAN. There are some like some hotels still think it's appropriate to make like huge prizes for their wireless LAN, which is like really annoying. There are enough apps now where you can get like easily some service for your phone in another country. There's some really good apps now where you can just go in there and say, okay, I need an eSIM for Tunisia, let's say, for example, and you just get that. You can just do it through an app, because most smartphones now, they support like eSIM, so you don't have to have this little chip that you put in your phone, you just have that digitally. Rumors say Athalia is the next Celestial, but the thing is, I've heard nothing about her. So we talked before about hearing rumors and stuff. I heard nothing about Athalia. Nothing. I can't say anything about it. So yeah, that's the thing. So this is pretty consistent. I like this. I like this, honestly. I like this maybe a little bit more than Bonnie. Though we could still go Bonnie. We can try this. Maybe a little bit more damage. Maybe this is interesting. So we have like a little bit more chain CC, we have the iron, we have the pull together from Sirin. We don't have heal, which is a little bit bad. But we have definitely more stun, more pull. And a lot of damage. I think in terms of damage output, this is pretty great. And look at that. As soon as we drive up the burst here, he can't keep up. He's a little bit slower on the damage. He's a little bit slower on the damage. His phone is too small. Okay. It's a busy time in Idle Heroes at the moment. Busy time. New Void Boss. New Void Campaign. Void Boss I have been struggling with. So, don't know. Don't know if that's something that he cares for even in that case. Because, well, like, if I'm struggling with it, then probably... I don't think his accounts will be big enough. But it's still very interesting. Because they changed a lot. And there is a new... Is he into those fantasy arcade game modes? I'm not playing those at all. In terms of single target, we're not doing too well here. Those guys are definitely healing. Are those supposed to be like basically undefeatable with what we do right now, but we're just bursting through them anyway? It kind of feels that way. This guy is... Oh, he's not healing. This guy is healing this guy, right? Yeah, bloody annoying. No! Oh, we don't have time. That is so stupid. But it's still interesting. Now we can see like the full damage extent. Yeah, okay. I mean, if we just put Arden and him in the team, then okay, kind of nice. But if we change that up and put him next to Bonnie, then it's kind of over. It's just like, absolutely demolishing. I mean, no, we can't. I was thinking about like if we could do like a switch, go for some other PvE team. But I wonder what we could do. I mean, we could combine him with Cryonia, but that wouldn't really do a whole lot. We can go for another faction skill. That is possible, but not going Iron? I don't know. If it's possible to go Iron, I feel like Iron is the thing. I would like to go twins, something twins. You know? Something twins. Something with him and like twins. I'm not too sure why and how, but I want to go like twins. And then we can add... Do we do that? Is that cool? So now the question is, which skill do we go for? Do we go like Hogan? And what is our damage? Do we go Bonnie? This is like a Bonnie damage thing. We can just place her here. Lightbearers with twins on them. So we have like 4 heroes already. We need one more Lightbearer. Which we could go Hugin. I think we go Hugin. I think Hugin is pretty cool. Like this. Maybe. Oh, that sucks a little bit, isn't it? Or we do this. Wait, no. Not like this. Wait! No! Okay. Like this. This could be alright. Yeah. I want to see how this works out. Even if it's stupid. Could be stupid. But we have a lot of heal. We have like the pool. We have Hogan. We have Bonnie. We have stuff. The enemy healer here is certainly annoying. If we put some anti-heal up, I think this could have worked, but like we didn't. We really didn't. It's still a lot of damage. Like that's not bad damage. Are we cooking here? Is that like cooking or is that like... What is that? That looked like cooking. That looked like cooking, ladies and gentlemen. That looked a little bit like cooking. That looked like cooking. I don't want to say that wasn't cooking. Look at that. That was kind of juicy. That was kind of juicy. Is this meta? It feels a bit meta. I don't know, is there something we can improve? Like what is if we go more? Ooh. You know what also would be very cool? To go Mirror L. If we just go like this with Mirror L. Oh, we could go Roan. For ultimate ult spam. Ooh, Roan on him. Because he still is kind of slow with the ult. We could go Roan on him. I will decide depending on the damage of Mirror in this one. If Mirror did good damage here, then okay. Otherwise, I want to try Roan. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's like, that is Shadow Essence Mirror. Let's try Roan. I like that he's... maybe I should say that. Maybe I should say that before we like talk about other stuff. He feels good. So that is a little bit generic that I say it like that. But he feels like a good hero. Not like a bad hero. And that is... Oftentimes, that is the most important thing. There we go. We ult spam. And we melt. Pretty good melt. Pretty good melt. So the question is, can we enhance that a bit more? Because we have the light beam here. Maybe it's not optimal. Maybe this is not optimal. Maybe we go for harmonic, because we get attack through this. Harmonic, or I'm thinking... We could, no, or we go Frostfall. Frostfall is also nice. We could do the Blizzard. Reduce the enemy haste. I like Blade Summon as well. Let's do Blade Summon for now. Okay, getting the shield. Hogan is activated. We activate the pull. Bladefall kind of slow. Bladefall kind of slow. I don't know if it's good. I don't know if it's good. Bladefall, I thought like 4 MDef reduction. I thought it would charge up faster, honestly. Okay, let's see. Activated. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Frostfall. Maybe Frostfall. Okay, still not beaten. Let's try Frostfall. I still think Harmonic is also possible. Still think Harmonic is also possible. Frostfall has a lot of damage. We have a nice stun right there from Hogan. We could upgrade this team a little bit more. We have the Frostfall there on the enemy team, which is pretty good. Like keeping them together, taking the haste away, making them a little bit less likely to act, I should say. Here in this situation we have Alsa pushing us away, which is not too great. But we get a pretty centered thing here with... Like, it feels a little bit like the iron of Lightbearer. Feels a little bit like having a Lightbearer iron. Not exactly the same, of course. But like, a little bit. A little bit in that direction. Yeah, the Alsa disrupted us a lot. Or was it even an Alsa? Somebody's put like rocks up. Okay, Frostball was better. I wanna do the same stage one more time. I think we would have beaten it at like 45. And I wanna see Harmonic. Because just like having extra attack, we have the true damage conversion anyway. Yeah, there is an answer. There is an answer. You can use this ult to pull into Smokey. Oh yeah, true. True. You can also build a Smokey team around him, I guess, yeah. I didn't manually cast this ult yet. Let's try this. I want to manually cast. Okay, but it's like huge. Look at that. Look how huge this is. This entire area. If I put it in the middle, it's the entire map. But it's only like this small circle here. Oh, the pull is only this small circle. Oh, manually casting is actually interesting. So basically you have to be pretty close. And you have to get a little bit of a feel because the marker is not too... It's not too good. But the damage is everywhere. I didn't see it. Okay, 43. 43 also not bad. So Harmonic is not bad. Let's do the next one. But the question really is something like this meta. Is this something where we could say, okay, this is a meta push team? Because it seems strong. But would it really be stronger as something like Iron? It has some advantages over that because we have pretty good tank, we have Hogan going on here. So in Lightbearer wise it's fairly interesting. We have pretty good damage potential. And we have heroes I like, which is also good. And it looks cool. How about trying him with Nora? Nora? I mean Nara? I don't know. Do you think? It's probably good for where you are at. Yeah, I don't push. I don't push. Maybe I should also look at it from this perspective. But I still don't see like this super big appeal in like taking hours and hours and pushing, you know. Still for me it's like, I say, okay, you can do that. You can also just not do that. Because even if you push, like, don't really get too far ahead. And you don't even get ahead in terms of levels anymore. So that I think is like not too great. Depends on how often you pull. Depends on how often you pull, really. If you pull every single time anyway, then yeah, pull. If you do like one single pull a season, then I don't know. Still probably pretty good to pull for him because he's S tier. He's a pretty valid pull. He's definitely pretty valid. Yeah. The question for me is, of course, do I want him like Supreme Plus? Do I want him Supreme Plus? Is that something that I would want? Wanna try Sonya again? Maybe I wanna see him with Dino. Why? Why is Dino interesting for you? Why is that the hero? I want to go over his kit in a second. I wanted to see this one more time. I kind of like this. I like it with Sonya as well because they have the extra damage from her. It's pretty cool. You have a little bit of upgrades here. Get into pretty huge numbers. Okay, let's go over his kit a little bit. I want to get a bit more of an idea of what I maybe want to try. So if we go into this, let's see. So we have the tile and summon the black hole that lasts for 5 seconds, which is good. We have the 400 initial energy. I don't know if it's include this. Not too sure. Center covering a 1 tile radius. This is what we saw. So this is center and then we cover 1 tile radius, which means we have 1 tile and then all the tiles around there, which is our circle. Every 0.25 seconds, enemies within the center take 16% plus 2% damage. And those on the outside the center, but within 4 tiles, take 6% plus 1% damage. So you can place it in the middle of the map, but you actually reduce the damage. You kind of want to place the center on the enemy. Unless you want to pull enemies, then you want to place the center at the position where you want to pull the enemies to. But the gravitational force is closer, the closer the enemy is to the center. So if you have them kind of at the outside of this, it's kind of difficult to pull them. Okay. The execute works, but it's like a little bit small. 3 magic orbs, okay, that is fairly basic. That is super basic, actually. Lifts nearest enemy into... that is what we saw! It looks so bugged. It looks so freakishly bugged. We saw that with the Iron Team where the Thorn was just like jumping up and down the entire time. Yeah, that is a good ability, actually. Hero Focus, crit. The further crit increase, so you can go for a little bit of crit. We have this one. It's already like maxed, and then with this, okay. I wouldn't say I got like a super big idea right now. I wouldn't say that. The thing is, we kind of don't lack iron. And if I do smoky and I want to pull stuff, I kind of still would do iron, I guess. Because he's a little bit better at pulling, actually. So I don't know if I need him for that. It would have been another thing if we had like two teams again, you know? If it was like double stages again. Then I would say, okay, maybe we want to build an iron comp and a smoky comp, so that we have both, and then we may use him on the other one. So that would have been an option. I'm thinking about PvP. Not that I necessarily want to do arena right now, because I actually achieved something beautiful, unless somebody broke it. I got exactly 2,700 points, which is very nice. It's just like aesthetically pleasing. I think like if I take a look at the team that, for example, he's going for Confining Spell at the moment. So of course nice. Like Confining Spell is also something that gets a lot more effective if you can deactivate the enemy artifact. We can't fight against this with Sirin, just doesn't work. But the thing is, imagine you fight this enemy team. And he always places his bloody diagonal backmost. We can watch the fight. He always places it backmost. See, it's standing right there. And of course it's immune to a confining spell. But if I now go ahead and I run... it's very nice to see those statues actually right here. I think that looks very cool. And I run my Sirin, then I can actually take away the immunity and CC him with confining spell. Okay, it's only like 8 seconds, so I only CC him once realistically. But if you CC an enemy once that wasn't supposed to be CC'd, that can still be very, very strong. Because how long would that be? As 1.5 seconds gets increased to 2.5 seconds and with cooldown of 10 seconds. So you can like CC an enemy with that. It would work. Oh, and keep the buff from them. And probably make them get old later. So that's interesting. That's interesting. But right now I would probably not use that in my team. We can still try to fight Andre a little bit. If you know Andre, we do the PvP testing against him. And even though he's strong, he has to be defeated by my Sirin. Always very important. We tested this team yesterday, by the way. This team is kind of crazy. I don't know why. If you didn't see the video, I'll give you like a little bit of an idea of it. It somehow allows Sirin to one-shot enemies. It just like one-shots enemies. It's a little bit crazy. I don't know why. He just goes in there and one-shot stuff. Okay, come out. Unless he can't reach the people. But he does a ton of damage.
Another victory.
Could use the combination of Silvina and Sirin immediately take out Diana. I guess as well, but you don't really need to deactivate the artifact for that. Would make it a little bit easier, I guess. It will make it a little bit easier. Let's just design a little bit of a team. Let's just not overgo like on the stuff. So he has like confining spell going. It's not like a super insane artifact. We could go something like this maybe. Going with a little bit of Fugen. And he doesn't use faction skill. So let's try to not use faction skill. And then we kind of need like a healer or something. Probably healer, maybe a tank. Tank as well. Can go with that. Yeah, they pair perfectly, you're right. They do indeed. We put that to the front, put that over here. And what else do we do? What else do we do? Oh, I kind of want to go Bonnie. Okay, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. We need one more. And the healer. I want to get the healer. Some heal. Some heal. Some heal that's maybe not V4. Do I have to run Smokey? Ah, come on, we run Heaven.
Are you calling me?
I think it's not cheating if I run Heaven, right? Let's go like this. And artifact, use base season stuff, so we do that too. And what do we do? Do we go like this? Kinda has the Ludovic there, which would be a little bit annoying. So the way this looks is... Yeah, you see there's like the CC stuff around the enemy Merlin. It's like pretty much CC'd. It's pretty cool. Let's see his ult. Ult. Ult is there. Like, it's interesting to pull the enemy on the inside. Like look at that, they can't really get out. That's interesting. And the execute is actually good for that. The execute is actually good. Like, you activate that stuff, you make like this giant field. I wonder how that would affect the Tazi. Ah, now she's going to ult. That's not cool. Can we please stop? Okay. Now we would. We have super big AoE. She's pulled back! She got pulled. Did you see that? She got pulled back. She wanted to fly out and got pulled back. Ah, that is crazy. Like, that is really, really cool. That is really, really cool. You don't have Sirin yet? Don't worry. I just want to test out some stuff. I just want to see how that works out. Just want to point out he has Paragon advantage. Like, this was a hastily thrown together team. He has pretty meta stuff. Like, let's watch that again a little bit. We have the CC first on the Merlin. In this case, I agree, didn't do too much. We get to throw some bolts, okay, counter the Hugin ult, and this is really the most important thing. He did the ult, and everything gets pulled into it. And it CCs them so hard. Like, they are stuck in there, just don't get to do a whole lot. While we are outside and can easily act, can hit them with, like, Bonnie, can activate our Hugin, and he comes out of this single ult basically with one hero. Then stuff happens. Still a bit of stuff, okay. We get out of that with Confining Spell. We activate the ult, see? She tries to fly out, she's pulled back. That is very good, actually. That is very good, actually. I mean, I can't beat Brownie with a Supreme Plus hero. That is impossible, I reckon. That is impossible, I reckon. I'm kind of thinking about going for a bit more. I like him. Maybe you guys can tell me what you think about him. We have Brownie in chat. We had Atraxi. I don't know if Atraxi is still here. If Atraxi is still here, definitely care about your opinion. What do you guys think? Because I kind of think like he's pretty cool. Harak and Shaki, I think, are the best at moving through the back hole. Yeah, Shaki is CC immune. He should not be affected by it at all. He's not affected by iron, so he should not be affected by this. Unless he's not in his old form, of course. If he's not in his old form, then that's another thing. I don't know what team I said. I think you have some super meta stuff set. Okay, I can fight your team without switching my stuff, so we can do that, but it's like P3, P2, P4, P3, P2. And we have like P1, P1, P2. So. Yeah, but there's Dundlinger and Harak. Look at that! He one-hooted my team! That's pointless. That doesn't work. I can't fight that with this guy. He also has like a diagonal still heft. So that is a bit impossible. Sorp has something set. I don't know. We can try putting him in this. Just like in this comp. It's a little bit higher Paragon though. Let's see. That's so cheating. The double with Lawson is kind of funny. I was wondering if he was going to pull him. But he's not going to pull him. I think he could delete like P3, P4, but not like if he just dies before it happens. It's not bad in terms of damage. I think the CC effect is nearly more important. I can try Brownie one more time. But I doubt it's going to work. Maybe what we could do, and that could be interesting. Wait, let me do that actually. We're going to use Damien. Damien, and we're going to go probably like this. I guess. Let's try that. Getting a little bit more speed and heal going. Ah! Of course! We don't even get past the Dundinger time. Like, it's instant. It's just too much damage. It's just too much damage. There's a P4 Harak there. We can't beat that like this. Maybe if we go ahead, I would still pick out the weakest enemies. We could up like the Paragon. Which I don't really like to do, but we could do that. Could go ahead and do some stuff. We could go... wait, what do we have? That's a little bit more appropriate, maybe. I hate how I just did that. Maybe no Bonnie, but we have 3 heroes now. We kinda still do have to go for Graveborn, or we have to go for Lightbearer, right? Ah, that's cool. Send your replay against Brownie with him at S+. With him at S+? Oh, with him at S+, okay. Yeah, I will do this fight first. And then we can check out other stuff. I will go Lily May. Ah, wait, this doesn't work. Sucks. We're going to volatile him. Let's volatile him. We take out Ludovic, I don't mind. I want to volatile him. And then who else do we put in there? Should we just go Tazi? Should we just go Tazi? Maybe like this. And then we go... Yeah, let's go Tazi. Now we full volatile him. He thinks he's immune. He is not immune. So he does get CC'd. Does he? Wait. Yeah, he's CC'd. Nice. Okay, that works out. Do we get to ult from this? That is the question. Come on. Okay. Not looking too bad. Ah, no, the Diurnal is up. That is annoying. Can Sirin ult, please? I would like to see Sirin ult here. Okay, we got the Sirin ult going. There's nothing against the Diurnal, of course. Ah, he got deleted by the Diurnal. Annoying. Doesn't mean we lose, we probably win with this. Yeah, we win. If we lose, I would be very surprised. Oh! Oh! Oh, that lucky. No, wait. That Diurnal is going to come down. It's going to come down. Yeah. And then it's going to lose. Bam! Bad timing for him. Okay, it was a little bit close. But in terms of like damage, he wasn't doing very bad. Look at that, that's good damage. And you have to keep in mind, we are running Supreme Plus here, so we are doing less damage against this entire team. If we upgrade this guy, it's actually going to be very, very crazy. And then we have a Traxi. By the way, shout out to a Traxi once again. And subscribe to the channel, subscribe to Brownie Games, subscribe to Traxi, both are content creators. So definitely want to make sure to check out their stuff. So what do we have here? Atraxi is cheating with Paragon level, so Dunlinger at P3, because no normal player has Dunlinger at P3, and is beating poor Brownie. By the way, Brownie, you were bloody unlucky to get on a Atraxi server. Because look at that. Look at that. This guy is like... has like Harak at P4 at Crown even. Yep. Which is why I use... which is why I used her actually in this. Ooh! Got like a stray bullet and nearly died. I don't know, it feels like your Harak did a little bit more work there. I don't know. He got 4 kills. It's interesting to see that he has still similar damage. Okay, you guys convinced me. You guys convinced me. You guys convinced me. How much money do I have? Typical Wraec stream. Middle of stream. How much money do I have? Where's my wallet? Does somebody know? Absolutely normal. A Callan bundle. Always buy the first bundle usually. Give me that too. There we go. I want to go like P2 or something. Current stopping my Dio mythic skill is the big thing here. Yeah, it also throws out your calculations. Well, then kind of not. It says that you get the buff later, like after 8 seconds. But you don't get it at the start, and I think that's a big thing too. That's a big thing too. Okay, we got the next copy. 4 more to go till P1. Let's see. He's a good hero. I was really annoyed, by the way, because people were once again crying because they didn't get the version that was shown on, I think, was it Pioneer or VN or something, one of the test realms. And we're like, oh, the version that was in the leaks, it didn't even get released. Like, they didn't even nerf a release version. Bloody hell. Once again, people overdo it. It's crazy. 3 more copies. So, like, combo stuff that is messing us up is also pretty nice. Should I go at Traxy level P4 him? I don't know. Ooh, what do we have there? We got Ulmus upgraded. So who do I go for? Do we go Lenya? What do you guys say? Do we go Lenya? We could also go Kevlar and Maxim. Because he isn't next yet. Kafra? Shall we go Kafra with Supreme Plus? Or should I keep him at that? I feel Lenya. The league numbers would have broken the game. From what I see right here, the league numbers would have been crazy OP. Like, crazy OP. Kafra. I mean, upgrading him would kind of be nice for completion, right? I don't mind Kafra. Let's do Kafra. And also, P4 Ulmus will be very, very cool. Which is a bit of... There we go, first summon instant Kafra. Let's complete a little bit of, like, how should I say, a little bit of the dream. It's a little bit of the dream. Ulmus P4, let's go. And with that we kind of have, like, the dream comp, which is very, very nice. We have Iron, we have Ulmus, we have Arden, we have Carolina. I mean, like, we kind of lacked the last one, huh? We could build a very nice comp there with Alsa as well. So we do have, like, the main comp pieces of the Iron team all at P4 now. So that's pretty nice. I mean, you can craft the team, certainly, Brownie. I mean, you could anyway craft a team to still get it. But it would be a little bit more annoying. It would be a little bit more annoying. So certainly if you don't prepare for it, nice. Then you do have problems. So, I guess that's a good thing. Elian, welcome to the stream. Just doing some more summons because we realized Sirin is rather good. It's a good hero. So, I kind of want him at a higher Paragon. Want to have him at least P2, maybe P3. We'll see about that. Maybe first P2, then P3. I don't know. Getting a little bit lucky would be nice, I have to say. That would be pretty nice. Okay, there we go. Next copy. Mr. Sirin, the very nice design. And I think when he's P2, we put him in the lineup. We try the same lineup against Brownie again. I think that's going to hit a little bit differently. That's going to be another story. It's going to be a different sort of damage also. He's also really good with Parisa, Iron, Ulmus, and AFK stage. Have we tried some AFK stage stuff? Feels like P2 is the sweet spot for him based on locks. Like, I mean, you can go higher always. You can go higher. I think P3, why not? I mean, for them, there's linear. So it's linear increase of inspiration and intimidation. It's not like for the Celestial Hypergen heroes where you can say, okay, now the relative increase from Paragon to Paragon is smaller or is getting smaller. So that's the thing. We're certainly pity timering here quite hard. In recent times, that's normal. I pity timed my entire way to Cryonaya P4. That was rather annoying. Oh, we got a ton of gems on the way. Next double, okay! Okay, let's go. Our second time that we got to double this rate up. That is insane. That is insane. Back to back? Okay. Too much to ask. Yeah, some Hugins is really, really nice. Maybe I can catch up to your P3. Maybe I can catch up to your P3. We'll see. Yeah, for Lawson, I went P3 in the hopes that I could just get like... I could upgrade like another hero. And if I go Sirin now P3, then I probably won't switch away from Lawson. So I don't mind, I mean Lawson is cool. So that's the thing. We're at 144k still. So, we do have some juice left. 7 copies and minus P4. Bloody hell. Stop making me jealous. Like, there are a few heroes where I personally regret that I didn't summon more. And especially last season. Hugin, Bonnie. Ooh. Bonnie P4, imagine. Zoltimos, welcome. But I still don't regret that I told people that they shouldn't summon for Bonnie. That they should, like, maybe get a few copies. But for a lot of people that they would be fine if they just put her in as A tier. Because we have no other A tier for that. And I still think it was a good tip. And I thought about this a little bit more, because I every time I think of a hero and I think like, oh, you would like to have a few more copies of that, I also think, was it correct what you said about it? And yeah, that's the thing. Okay, next S tier. I don't know how far we are actually. Maybe we should check. I kind of lost count. Bonnie's nice. Yeah, Bonnie's really nice. Definitely nice. That seems like we are pretty much 1 copy ahead of P2. Which raises the question, P2 or P3? Or P4? So, our budget looks like P2 max P3. That is what our budget says. And Atraxio already said, feels like P2 is the sweet spot. I think maybe we do it like this. Maybe we just go ahead and we keep him at P2. We test a little bit more. And if we then say, ooh, got a lot better. I thought this was such a good call. I thought this summon would be a whole lot better than what it turned out to be. And if we really, really like it then we go higher. Yeah. So like, just keep the P2 for now, and if we then decide, okay, that's really, really nice, and that is a hero we want to invest more in, then we do that. We still have 100k gems.
Who could possibly stand against me?
We can't really do a whole lot with. Recruitment store with 30k. That's crazy. Waiting for them to refresh this one so I can get more copies of her. Didn't really do a lot there. Spirit store, don't need that. Okay, yeah. Let's get the P2 and then let's try the fight against Brownie one more time. So we have the P2. Let's go ahead and hit Mr. Brownie. Where is he? Got Wolfie. Where's Brownie? I think you should be able to set some favorites. So that I can set everybody else as a favorite and I know Brownie's always at the bottom. Ha! Just kidding. Let's go ahead. Okay. Now at P2, so he should be able to get to his ult a little bit. He's already at his ult, okay. Never mind then. Okay. Could this Dunlinger end, please? That would be... He didn't end! He does never end! Of course, we get the instant... Oof! He nuked me! Everybody's dead now. Okay. Yeah, still loads.
Could possibly stand against me?
Did you not buy the Guild or Recruit School? Oh, I didn't. Yeah, Brownie didn't expect that one. I mean, despite not being able to ult, he did a ton of damage, actually. Back-to-back donuts. What's that? I bet he has some bloody insane Dunninger again. SP2 Dunninger. I think like they crafted this. Like AFK Journey, they saw Atraxi, they saw Brownie, they put those two together and they said like, there's going to be money. This is going to be money. Let's put those two together. He's still double ulting. He's ulting all the time. There is no ult in this ult. What's even going on there? Wait! Did this dino just not lift off because he was in the gravity field? Did he just ult from Earth? Did I see that incorrectly? That looked like he was ulting from the ground or... I don't even know what happened there. Okay, we have like the little magic orbs actually do damage. You wouldn't even think so, but they do really do damage. Okay, now we have an ult. And see, he tried to ult and then got pulled back to the ground? Huh? Ah no, now he got countered. What is even happening here? His Mythic Plus activated, that's what I saw. And it got completely deleted. I'm still not sure. But that's not bad. That's not bad, guys. Did people say he's bad? Avatar told me Sirin sucky. I'm like, okay, well, I still want to try him, he looks pretty cool. And yeah, I don't agree. Okay, we got the ult there. Oh, he lifted him up. He lifted him up. We got hit with the Mythic Plus for whatever reason. He's somehow immune, which I don't really understand. We counter his ult, I guess. I don't know. I try to understand the last part, but it just looks very, very weird. He gets immune somehow. I don't know why he's immune. Because we're running Celestial skill here. There's not much with immunity there. I will just want to try another fight. You P4 and... What is... Guys, what's wrong with my chat? Why is my chat full with people that have him at P4 and Crown? Why is this whale chat? Everybody's like, P4 and crowned him. And I'm like, that's not the average AFK Journey player in my chat there. Okay, yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Okay, we got the ult. We can't pull in from orbit though. And this Dundinger somehow went through. It's too thick to pull. Yeah. He still loses every time to the Tazi. It's just so stupid. Unaffected. Yeah, thank you. He loses so many attacks there. Ah, stop it! Get him! Yes! Ah!
Who could possibly stand against me?
That is not full alt Rosie. It is not full alt Rosie. It is cheating actually, because I don't have certain parts. Yeah, that didn't work out. That didn't work out. But he did a ton of damage and it was like useless. Oh, we have friend request. Yeah, I will accept those later unless somebody there tells me we can fight Techies too, but I don't know if he has a chance of fighting Shrimp, maybe? Has Shrimp a good team? Tazi Extra Lives. Yeah, it was a close one. We ended our Tazi Extra Lives. I mean, that is probably not going to go well here. But I want to see, like... We have so much initial energy that we actually get the ult fairly quick. Bam. He might get countered by Lily May rather often. He got countered by Lily May. Because the thing is, he has like a ton of initial energy and gets to his ult fairly fast, so he is like one of the prime targets to get countered by Lily May. Which means we didn't get a single ult this time, because, well, his ult kinda was disrupted by Lily May. Damage-wise, he still out-damaged Lily May. Despite, like, not getting his ult. He didn't ult. That was without ult and he still out-damaged Lily May. It's pretty crazy. And he's P2. He's good LM bait. He's still doing a ton of damage even when he's LM bait. What is... Oh, no. House doesn't have a team. Mega Fungi. So... Like, look how fast it is. How fast it is compared to Tazi. He's already there. Obviously gets countered. He gets countered every single time. Yeah, the damage is really surprising. The thing about him and his damage, and the part that surprises me really, is that the numbers don't really show it. It's because of his Starburst effect. His second ult got countered! He's prime Lily May bait. Lily May has to counter every single one of his ults, and he still does the most damage. Like, look at that, it's crazy. It's not even like we put it into a team where it's like bad or something. Starburst effect? What is Starburst effect? Gravity? What's a Starburst? I don't know Starburst. The thing is, those orbs... Oh, deals also damage to adjacent enemies. Okay. Okay, that explains it kinda a little bit. Because, well, those do 80. But also to adjacent enemies. And you fire 3 of those. So it's 240, and in the best case times 5. So this is actually big damage despite being low numbers. The third artifact he uses... Star Shard. Star Shard, yeah. Controls the black flame across the battlefield, dealing 40% true damage to all enemies. Do you think it's just that? I don't feel like it's just that. 50% execute in his ult. Yeah, damage buffs, of course, yeah. We have this. 15% execute, 15% haste. Yeah, the Star Shard proc, but he does that one single time only, doesn't he? It's just like mimic some of Merlin's spell, casting them in the following sequence when the battle starts. First enlightening, then confining, then Star Shard. But he does just cast it one single time. I would think that skill power is pretty good on him. Do we get 4 or 5 this season? I didn't check. What do they recommend? They say ult power. They say execution ult power. We get 4. I'm honestly... Do we have it? Attack speed? We get haste skill power. Probably this one. I reckon. But then again, ult power? Ult power is cool. Ult power is cool. Because you have the extra damage right here. And you get like 8 extra damage. You get 50% bonus damage. So that's pretty crazy. Oh, yeah, you get 50% no, nearly 50%. That's pretty good. If you go for the ult, yes, for PvP probably the skill power much better. He's crazy. Let's be real about that. Let's be real about it. He's crazy. S tier. How else should I say it? Bloody hell. Is it a must-have hero? Like, it's a hero you can summon really early on. Isn't it? It's like a hero you can summon really early on in Lightbearer. And where you are fine summoning him really early on. It's fairly crazy. Didn't I send something to... What did I send to... Wait. Scroll up a little bit. Give me a sec. Oh. What did I say last time? Last time I said Sonya S+, and then Rowan S+. Honestly, you can go for him. Do you Rowan S+ even? Huh. You need Sonya. Sonya, guaranteed. You need Roan. Like, but you go for him afterwards. Like, that's your third light bearer S tier, guaranteed. And you will be happy once you get to the point. And I guess some people will say, I just go for M plus Roan and then skip over. Nice back to back here. Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably doing some BS here. I'll be honest with you. I'm doing some BS here. It's just like greedy. It's greedy whaling what I do here, Brownie. Because I already have loss on P3. I have loss on P3. Ooh, nice. Let's go. So yeah. I wouldn't necessarily have to do this. But what should I say? We do whale stuff. Because we're whales. And it's fun. And then I can make a video where everybody tells me in the comments, oh, it's only good because he has him at P4 or P3 or whatever I'm pulling for. Horrible. Ah, that's the thing. I forgot, by the way, that they were releasing a hero today. I forgot it. Ah, stop it with the bloody double A tiers! Always think like I'm going to get double S tier. So annoying. Whaling it. That's true. Okay. How many copies do I have? That's another 1,000 tickets. And that's not P3. That's not P3, really? 6 out of 9. Okay, wait, we are going for P3. I will stop at P3, I think. 3 more copies. Stop at P3. I think that's a good spot. And then we're just going to set him, collect, and slowly get the rest of the copies. Unless I really decide, that guy needs to be P4. I think then we're just going to keep him at P3. Because P3 is like, I don't feel bad using a hero at P3 in Supreme Arena. I feel bad if I put a P2. And if I put a P1, I mean, it's even worth it. I don't know. I feel like I'm losing when I put P1. I kind of need to stop taking 12k gems per copy. That's no fun. 2 more. Ah, stop it! Double 8 here. That's a few things. Ah, yeah. Come on! Okay, 1 more copy. Getting to P3 is so expensive. Like, honestly, I said it's linear, but it really isn't. Kind of forgot about that it's 9 copies to go for P3. So pay 2, it's linear, and then of course for P3 you pay double, you pay 50% more to get the same stats. You did buy rats? Ew. Okay, there we go. I would have to buy, if I wanted to go to plus 15, I would have to buy like temporal lessons. So don't have any. I think P3. And let's try Mr. Brownie one more time. You're VIP 22. Should I tell you something crazy? Wait. I am not VIP 20. I'm VIP 19. I'm not even VIP 20. I don't even have the bloody wings. And the hair. I'm VIP 19. 428,000 VIP level. I mean, like, it's getting pretty close, but I am VIP 19. So is that even a whale? Is it truly a whale? I don't know. I don't think so. Fake whale. Yeah, it's fake whale. I think I'm 18. At least that. I think I'm 18. Yeah, no wings. Not having the wings sucks, honestly. Because I love them. I really love them. So, P3 now. Let's see. It's interesting. You can see the same fight now compared between S+. You can see it at like P3, P2. Did we do it at P1? I don't remember. Come on. Let me ult. I wanna ult so bad. Ah, no back-to-back ult for him. Haha, got countered. Bam! That is with one ult. Ooh, the counter as well right there. Pull him, pull him, pull him, pull him, pull him, pull him. Ooh.
Possibly stand against me.
Oof. Hui. That was nasty. Yeah. That was kinda nasty. Cause we got the counter on the Dunlinger. Dunlinger wanted to counter again. We got the counter right there, and then we got Sirin ult for the middle. Oof. Bam! Right there. Look at that. And then the melt starts. Then we have them all in the middle. We get the counter over here. They are all in the middle, starting to take more and more damage. We get the revive from the Thorin. Thorin can hit them all at the same time. We start attacking with our magic boards, and then it's all over already. With the Tazi a little bit. I mean, you can probably do more stuff. There's probably stuff that you can abuse more to combine that. I mean, we could probably build. Shall we go something like an iron no iron team? Let's build an iron no iron team. Cause that sounds interesting. An iron no iron team. What do I mean by this? We build no iron, but what we do is we use Ulmus for true damage as well, and we use Arden. And do we use Tazi? Do we just keep the full? Do we go full Wilder? Full Wilder, guys? Not a single Celestial or Hypergene? I mean, I don't know if that's going to work. We don't have the counter anymore. That kind of sucks. Okay. We got it active though. Oof. As soon as we check this out, his entire team just got absolutely deleted over there. And we just cast the next one. We just cast the next one. Next one is already active. It's standing in the middle and he's just got a heart attack. He just got a heart attack. The delete was pretty nice. The moment we activated the ult, we activated Arden, we activated Ulmus, we activated everything. We didn't need the Ulmus necessarily. We didn't need the Ulmus. But in the moment we got ult, do you see that? Do you see how fast that is? It's like... gone. That reminds me of this scene from... how is that anime called? With the slime. You know the slime? And he has this demon called Diablo. And he fights those magic casters. And he just puts them into another dimension and then crumbles his other dimensions like a piece of paper that you would throw away. That looked about the same. That is pretty crazy. Let's watch that again. As soon as we ult, it's basically just like... everything is gone. And it's like, this is Presto's full HP. Like, this gets over here and is gone 1.5 seconds. 1.5 seconds and it's just gone. And we even get to cast like the next heart attack orb and it's just like gone. Okay, that is fun. Every time I have fun with the hero, you know it's a good one. It's a good one. It's a good one if I have fun. Like, that's a strong hero. You have a Seth P4? What the... Okay, let's try without Ulmus. I mean, it's not like we're really necessarily losing on anything. Let's go like this. I could honestly do this. Isn't providing some CC protection. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, we have the Sirin active. Ooh! 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 Is he still losing? We lost our Sirin. Somehow your guy went on the chain. That wasn't good. I think the problem was that we didn't put the whale front. Okay, yeah, the positioning was bad. The positioning was bad. It was just like he got the hit on the Tazi, and I think it counts as kill. And I think like the positioning is better when he tries to attack the Thoran. And doesn't work out. So our Tazi then just dies early. And then we can actually get the ult. So now we have the ult, and then we get the Arden damage. It's just like this combination of Arden and Sirin that is just like absolutely monstrous crazy. We got another ult on him, and I don't even know what's happening. I just like know he's immune. I think it's just... I think this phase of being immune is him trying to get away with this ability. And he just can't, so he gets like a few seconds of immunity. That is super strong. The combination is also very, very nice, because we have the AoE charms now. With the splash damage. So splash damage charms into this, if you get the ult off, it's just crazy. But like, this is honestly a team. This is honestly a team. Okay, one more thing. Because we can replace Thoran. We can replace Thoran. We can put anything for Thoran if we want. Try Alsa. We could put Alsa on the tile. We would just need to put another Wilder. I mean, we could do... It would be more... The problem with Alsa was it would not be the same burst. It would not be the same burst. We can go like this. And then do Alsa. But it wouldn't work. Because we don't have the splash charms, and splash charms are a big part of the damage. I think. At least. I mean, he's kinda already gone. Okay, we still won, but I don't know, like, they also did a ton of damage. I don't know what happened. It was a little bit weird. It was a little bit weird. Let's do one more. Okay, we have the ball. We do have the Olmus with the CC. We get the Siren ult now. Okay. We get stones, so that works. And yeah, we still win because of Tazi. Because yeah, I think the Tazi's the Alsas in general good, but not like necessarily for this. It was just like I wanted to get the effect that happens when you move an enemy, and that is why I used Arden. I wanted to get like the active. What we can do, of course, and what we could go for would be Carolina. We can go Carolina. We can definitely go Carolina. We don't have splash charms there, but we have this innately, so we don't really have to worry about that. And we get the snowstorm globes. We get like a big ult, so that works out. If we want to go Carolina, we can do. And we get big damage, you see? So Carolina is definitely bigger damage, Arden is super big damage. But the team comp, I think that works. I think that works. And you can be very flexible here, because the core of this comp is just like I think Tazi in there is great. You can just go Damien, you just go Siren, and then you are a little bit flexible. You need one tank and you need one extra damage dealer. And this can be Arden. And Arden is... I mean, people like to use him, but not on every team. So yeah, that works out. Does a Truxie have a team set? Because we can detect a Truxie. Oh, a Truxie shared combat records. I didn't even see that. 1806, so a while ago. Okay, we have a team comprised of Dunlinger, we have Sylvana, we have Ludovic and Harak going into the fight. Okay. Clearing the enemy out in just about 10 seconds, which is, yeah, that is fairly impressive in terms of time. Tazi or Bonnie? This person wants. Okay, we provide a Tazi, no problem. I want to see the damage numbers again. It seems so split, and if you watch the combat, it never seems like really split. It's just like, you go in there and it seems like it's doing all the work. It's like, just like, as if the Wraec is doing everything, and then you just notice, okay, there's a pretty big amount of damage there that comes from the Sirin. And I think the key and why it looks like that is because Sirin does a ton of the damage before Wraec even gets to the enemy. And we have, look at that whale lineup. Bloody hell. 73 million damage. Million points. Atraxi versus Omega Project Wraec on... it's a Cryonia! Ladies and gentlemen, I'm scared. Not. We're going to go with the Bonnie lineup. Yeah. With the Ardent thing, I think. Let's just try the Ardent thing. We're going to go with Tazi as well. I think we're going to go like this. And then put Damien in the middle. Are they cheating? Are they using stuff? They are using stuff. Do we have a counter? Dunlinger. Okay. What do I want to use? I don't even know. I don't really want to go overcharge. I could see Storm Strike. Let's try Storm Strike. We still can't ult, that's the problem. Okay, we could ult. We absolutely got demolished. I mean, the Cryonia can ult when she's in the middle. But we got to ult. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, we fought an enemy Sirin here. Let's try the other combination of this team. Because I feel like it could be interesting. It could be interesting. Could be interesting to Ulmus. I don't know if we can survive to Ulmus. Go like this. Wait, what do we do? Kinda want to slow Traxy down a little bit, you know? Maybe we Snowman. Wanna slow Traxy down a little bit. I'm a bit scared, if I'm honest. I'm a bit scared because we have such big damage from Traxy, okay? Okay, we ult. We do have... Okay, we had the breakout there. Not entirely sure what my Tazi is doing. Tazi is CCing. And Tazi got defeated. Okay, we don't punch through this. We don't punch through this. We got a ton of damage though. We are in Paragon disadvantage. And the almost didn't... once they stop moving when they are in the middle, I think it's just like... doesn't stop them. I don't know if this roots thing even works. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. I'm not too sure. I think we can. I think there is a way. There has to be a way. Maybe if we don't Snowman and go Storm Strike. If we go Storm Strike with this combo, maybe. Or we can try Carolina instead of Arden. Ooh. Okay, that didn't go well. That didn't go well. That totally didn't go well. Bloody hell. Was it just like one thing that... was it just like a fluke? Can it go better? That is a question. I mean, Traxi of course has the big advantage here. I mean, we don't even have Storm Strike. What am I talking about? We don't even get the effect. It doesn't even matter. Because we are silenced anyway, because Traxi has Sirin. So thinking about this all the time, it doesn't even matter. It's completely irrelevant. It's completely irrelevant. So what we can do is we can go like this. Let's see if this is a little bit more effective. In that case, I don't really get why Traxi then started to get the Cryonia ult earlier. That is a bit annoying. Okay, we get it. But the Carolina died. Like, didn't really help. Maybe it was the base stats. Let's switch back to Snowman. Gonna center fight, look at that. Sneaking into our stream here, Mr. Brownie, on the screen, sending us a fight. And announcing that in advance. Can you believe that? Okay. Yeah, our Carolina gets insta-killed. That's not good. It's the Dundinger is the problem. I want to see one more fight before we watch what we just got sent. The Dundinger is really a problem. And of me, the Paragon advantage, he's obviously faster than we are. So... Yeah, do you see that? It's just like insane. Yeah, I think it got worse actually. Got worse. Okay, let's see the Brownie fight. We have an Arena 3 fight, obviously in PvP in the arena. And we see Brownie winning against Atraxi. We see a Harak team with Dunlinger. We have our wonderful Hugin in there. Look at that, he put that to 6-star. It's going to be P4. It's not only going to be P4, it's going to be Crown Hugin. Doesn't that sound nice? Wonderful. Winning here against what can only be described as an monstrous meta comp. I'm a bit disappointed by that P3 Dunlinger. It's not P4. What happened? And we see a win over here. With obviously, I mean, insane push. Sniping. Oh, that is beautiful. We couldn't see that because it was so fast. It's a little bit of a difficult thing that we do here because, well, he's obviously trying to get past this Ludovic. And what happens is, we get the teleport over here, backmost, defeat by the Sylvana because we can see the frighten on the enemies, actually stunning the entire team here. We take out the Dunlinger actually takes out his or Traxy's Fresto. Cryonaya pretty inactive over here, getting healed by Ludovic. Ludovic abandoning pretty much everything else. I think this could have gone wrong if the Ludovic decided to heal the Sirin. I think in that case, then it can go bad. Because if you, I wanted to do this. You have two real problems when you go into this situation. And when you go into this situation, what he did right here, the first problem that you face is this Ludo's pretty random. We have to kind of take his flowers into account. And then you can have the problem that your Sylvina gets stunned. And in that case, yeah, that really sucks. If your Sylvina gets stunned, that really sucks. So oftentimes you end up with an Enlighten spell on her, which of course doesn't work because we fight Sirin. So with bad luck, your Sylvina will get stunned, the Sirin will get healed, and Sylvina is then entirely wasted just because Ludovic had a bit bad positioning. Yeah. So that's a bit of a problem. So what can I say? Well, the Traxxas obviously here with a big team with big Paragon advantage here over us, which is not very nice, with Cryonaya in there, rather nasty. I feel like this is a thing. I feel like this guy is there. It is there to stay, and I like him. I like this guy. And if I don't see this in some Star-Lord or whatever team for Supreme Arena coming up, yeah, well, then something is wrong. I kind of want to build a Sirin Wilder Iron No Iron comp. You know, what we just did, what we just basically built. I like that. I think that is cool. You missed a lot, Daddy. We upgraded the guy to P3. We did a ton of PvP testing. I love him. That is the thing. We're just about to end this live stream, actually. Maybe we show Daddy the Ground one more time. A fight against Brownie with his team. And see if he likes that. Because it's pretty cool. If he still has the same team. Well, maybe he's cheating already. I don't know. Sent another one. Okay, we were going to watch Brownie's team as well. So this is like This is like our Iron no Iron comp, I kind of give it a name. Which is funny. And kind of good.
Could possibly stand against me.
So, yeah, pretty big damage here from Sirin. And no iron for a comp that looks like iron. So that is the Iron no Iron comp. Brownie sent another fight. We see big damage over here by Wraec. Wraec being the main carry often happens, and I did the same. I like seeing Dinos die, so this makes me happy. Yeah, I can imagine that. Pretty big incoming damage. We got the ton of shields, we got the buffs over here on the Wraec, and Wraec slaying through the enemy team. Yeah, that is the beauty of Wraec. That is just what we want to see. 5 out of 5 kills, obviously. So beautiful, beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, what should I say? In my opinion, this guy, if I was to start an account now, and I go into my wish list, my wish list would be Sonya, S+, easy. My wish list would be Rowan, M+, I would probably go, because I'm greedy. And then I would go and I would summon for this bloody dude, because he is a madness, he's pretty cool, he's great for PvP, he's great for PvE. He's probably completely useless. Do we even have to try it for Dream Realm? I will try it later. Probably be completely useless for Dream Realm, but big fun. Big fun hero, that is the most important thing. And yeah, is it the summoning recommendation? I think the term is a little bit the way. I kind of feel more distant to giving summoning recommendations. That is a very personal thing for everybody. And when I say it's the third best light bearer and I have a ton of fun with the hero, and you feel like it would be interesting to summon him, then kind of go for it. Why not? Of course. He's bad for the art I tried. Okay, I trust you. Yeah, I mean, like, look at this kid. There's no chance. He has adjacent hits. If there is adjacent stuff, maybe for the slime. Could see that. Some stuff that works against with him, his kid at least. So maybe we'll see. But I always think like it's bad. I would say he's a very good unit. He's a very good unit. If I would compare him to Lawson, maybe, I would say he's better than Lawson. So, yeah. If you don't care about PvP, you can skip him. Though for AFK stages, he's also pretty good. But I think for AFK stages, if you have like a working Iron comp, you can get away with not having him. And especially now in the situation that we do no longer have like those dual comps, you know, where we have like 2 teams that we should fight. There's less of a need for him in AFK stages. I like the teams that we showed beginning of the stream. If you haven't seen it, that was definitely something. I think the nerfs were very, very justified. If those stats that they showed at the beginning that were leaked were still in game, this would be a horribly overpowered unit, stronger than any Celestial or Hypergene in the game, and that is just like obscene. So the state that he is right now is pretty much perfect for him. Yeah. So that's my take on him. If you're wealthy enough, still enjoy PvP. Yeah, if you can allow yourself to get him to P3, that's fine. If you do like 3, let's say if you do 3 rate ups in a season, then I think this will be one of it. Not knowing the ones that are to come, but like from the peak that we see here in terms of power, I could see that be one of them. That is probably one of the stronger heroes this season. He got a nerf. There was a leak version. Or a version that was leaked, how shall I say it? It was substantially stronger than him. It was substantially stronger than these stats that we were shown right here. Do we get to see that maybe? Is there the pre-leak version? First, is that already the pre or post-leak? Yeah, okay, I tell you. The 16, that wasn't 16, that was 80. So 5 times as high. And this wasn't 6, this was 40. Yeah. So he did 5 times the amount of damage. This was 75. And was upgraded to 90 later. Yeah, so if you saw the damage that we do right now, imagine 5 times the damage. Imagine 5 times the damage. That's crazy. So, oh wait, yeah, the other stats changed too, right? Was it the other stuff that changed too? Enemies within the center. Oh, it was per second. Okay, now it's every 0.25 seconds, so it's not 5 times. This is 64. Basically, in comparison, per second, this would be 64 per second. The other thing was 80 per second, so it's not times 5. It is like, what is it, 20% or something? Yes, basically 25% more damage. So, the nerf wasn't even that huge. You're right, Daddy. You're right, Daddy. I feel wrong saying that. You're right about that. So it was like 25% more damage. Yeah. What is that, Atraxi? I have never heard of such a place on Discord. Are there leaks? Then I don't want to go there. So, with that, I wish you guys a great day. Tons of luck on summoning Sirin. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. And with that, I thank everybody for joining in. Atraxi, Brownie, it was definitely fun checking out this hero with you. And maybe we'll find some nice PvP teams in the future or soon. And then I would say, I wish you a great day. See us in the next one.